What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Sports for Dorks. My name's Adam.
I'm Zach.
And where's...
I think he's running a little late.
Is he running late? What? What are you doing, Steve?
Me, the Bucks, and the Celtics had some sweeping to do. We brought the broom out today. That's it.
Look at that bit we planned.
Proud.
Yeah, so as you can see, the Bucks and the Celtics sweep their rivals. Indiana went 0-4, and the Bucks actually have they tied the 1986 Lakers with the best plus-minus in the playoffs with 95. So,
yeah, that's crazy.
That's scary, man. That is scary. So yeah.
We got a couple big topics to talk about. We
Hit
got the NFL draft, of course, coming up real soon.
Gotcha.
We got playoffs.
Mhm.
Those are two topics that are going to take up pretty much this whole episode.
Yeah.
And a couple of little things like Frank Clark getting traded to the Chiefs. Big moves by the Chiefs if he turns out to be like last year.
Yeah, he had one good year, but I think he's gonna be. I think he'll be good. Like he'll fit that system pretty well.
The thing about defensive linemen is if they have a good year, usually they're gonna be good in the future years.
Yeah, because you can't.
There's not much falling off unless they get injured.
Yeah.
So
and they restructured his contract for 5 years and
$105.5 million.
64 guaranteed,
Yeah.
right? 64 million guaranteed. That's crazy. Get the bag, Frank. All right. We also got to talk about Steve, last video and the Lemon James video. If you missed that video, you're a loser.
You need
go
to watch
that video. It's hilarious.
To see Lemon.
Lemon James, he lost the challenge, so he will be doing a challenge at the end of this video. So stay tuned, and we'll have it ready for you. All right.
Indeed.
So playoffs. I really want to talk about how how much effort Blake Griffin put into that game.
Oh yeah,
Dude, I'm a Bucks fan, and I loved seeing Blake.
I watched that game.
Like his leg was hurt the entire game. He was practically playing off of one leg.
Okay,
and
they
he put his
sucked
heart
in
out.
the third quarter. That was the thing. They couldn't make a shot.
The Bucks went on an 8-36 run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
just insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Giannis went off for a 42-point game. Like
Chris Middleton played good.
Oh yeah.
Bledsoe played a lot of good defense.
I just think Detroit doesn't have enough veterans on the team. Like enough.
They don't have enough star power.
No.
Like in order to,
They're
young.
They changed 3 starting shooting guards. They started out with Ellington, then they went on to Kennard, then they started Brown.
What they need to do is start Ellington or Kennard at the 3. I know Ellington's probably not a good choice of that because he's more
small.
of a
he's just
point guard at the
Yeah,
second
he's
position.
a good
He's just a
assist.
spot up shooter.
Yeah.
I think Kennard needs to start at the 3, even though he's not that big. But
he's just such a good shooter, dude.
They need to have both of those players in at the same time because Ellington is that veteran that they need in there with the other players.
Mm-hmm. So I think they need. I think because they have a lot of cap room right now. I think.
But Bryce Brown is actually not bad.
No, he played good.
He's not a starter,
No,
but
he's a solid role player.
and he's young.
Yeah.
So
He's a rookie. So
nobody even really knew about
I
him.
say the Detroit Pistons need to add another star if they want to have a chance at making it out of the first round of playoffs.
Yeah.
They really need a good.
How top heavy the Eastern Conference is, there's no way you're getting out of that system unless you get another star from the West or get somebody from the East.
Yeah.
It's just they need something else. They need a better point guard and put Reggie at the 2 or even Reggie off the bench. Reggie's a great player, but he's inconsistent. So you need someone to run the floor, especially if you have those 2 great bigs.
I think if he stays healthy for a season, he could be a good player because like when he's healthy, he's showing signs of like 18.
When he dropped like 20 plus against the Bucks.
I think in the playoffs he averaged like 18 and 7.
Yeah.
But they need a consistent small forward.
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
answer.
Yeah, they just need something else. Dwayne Casey, he worked his butt off. He's still a great coach. It's a hard team to work with. Or maybe it's Dwayne Casey. Like, I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is,
But
honestly.
they need depth.
Yeah.
Bad.
Oh, yeah.
They need
They need
depth.
something.
Your backup center's Zaza Pachulia.
Langston Galloway, I was just watching the game yesterday, so I was like looking at the stats too. I clicked on Langston Galloway because my dad asked who number 9 was, and so I was like looking at his stats. Guess what he shot from the field? I'm not even lying about this.
5%.
30.3%.
5%. You think so low?
I mean, he averaged 6
I don't
points.
know, man.
Yeah, he is. For every shot he made,
No, he played a lot
missed
of minutes.
104.
He played a lot of minutes. If he would have shot 5%, that would.
That big. What is the worst? That's a good
He
question.
would not be in the league.
Okay, here's a question for you guys. What is the worst shooting percentage of all time? Like career shooting percentage.
0%. Someone's gotta have 0%.
No, like someone who
With like 0 for 5.
I know.
Or
No,
something.
no. It's a minimum of 100 shots. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
So
I bet somebody has like 5%.
Yeah,
somebody
I
has
would.
to.
Yeah.
so it's probably like in the 60s, and like some white dude who's like 5'4" got
Rejected, literally, like
projected.
rejected by Wilt and Bill Russell like every time.
Yeah.
they went in.
So yeah, guys, look that up. Hit us with it in the comments, and we'll make sure to like it and everything. So I want to also talk about. Crap. I just think it's hilarious that back in the '60s they had 7 rounds of drafts. They had because the NBA was so big at the time, and there was only 16 teams, so they just stacked teams.
I have a crazy thing for you guys to think about. With
Give me
all
a
this
word.
new young talent, like, honestly, there's always been a lot of young talent, but it's been, like, equal talent. Like, people have been retiring. People that are just as good have been retiring. We're not seeing a lot of people go out. We're seeing people play till they're older, and younger people are coming into the league better. Like, Luka,
Yeah.
Trae Young, all those guys, like, the league is going to start getting too talented. Like,
Yeah.
should there be, like, I don't even know, an expansion in the future years, maybe?
No, there's.
I would like to see a team back in Seattle.
They're coming. I believe the Hornets 2020.
Not the
2022.
Hornets. It's a different team. but
some
it's not
team-
the Hornets.
If it's not the Supersonics, I don't want it.
I think they'll stay the Supersonics name. I think they should.
They better.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't think they will, honestly.
That-
But I don't know.
I think in the
it's
next 20 years there will be 4 more teams in the NBA.
4 extra, like
4
34
extra,
teams.
34 teams.
I would say 2 at least.
At least
2
2.
at most.
I think it might stay the same, but I think that might be a bad call with Adam Silver because, like I said, there's so much talent.
There's
But the
people
thing
on.
is-
Okay, there's people on the the 13th best person on a team could go over to Europe and score 50 points.
Oh yeah,
So like,
easily.
you know what I mean? Like, there's too much talent for there not to be
Just
a
add
team of those
2
people.
more teams, 1 in the East, 1 in the West, and still just take the top 8.
I would love to
Like
see an
a-
expansion draft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
'Cause-
would.
Has that ever happened? Do you guys know?
I
Has there
think-
always been 30 teams?
No, I think they did an expansion draft multiple times to add teams.
I
But
believe. Yeah.
I wonder how they do it, but I would love to see that. Honestly,
yeah, because
It
what
makes it up a little.
in the NBA guidelines it calls for 8 people can be protected on your team.
See,
The
the only
rest
thing is,
are-
it kind of screws players.
Yeah, because okay,
If
think
they're not
about
protected.
the 8th best player on the Bucks. It's DJ Wilson, and he's a pivotal part of that.
I wouldn't say probably
Yeah,
Pat Connaughton.
Pat Connaughton.
honestly.
No, Pat Connaughton. He's number 7. 6 is Mirotic. 7 is. We still have Ilyasova. So Pat Connaughton. Yeah, Pat Connaughton is a pivotal part of our
Rotation. Yeah.
and he's gone. You know what I mean?
DiVincenzo would be gone unless you
Div-
protect him because he's young over somebody
yeah,
else. Like,
Exactly. DJ Wilson. We have.
but there's also a lot of free agents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's just it's a hard subject to talk about. You guys give us your input in the comments. You guys have been really fun in the comments with the Lemon James episode. So it was really fun. And we got shaved
a lot of
beard,
shaves.
shaved chest, waxed legs. Steven told me earlier that around the finals come around, he'll make a couple bets to shave the chest hair, and I can't be more happy. So I want to see that going. What else is what's the next topic? NFL draft is Thursday. Today's Tuesday. It'll be coming out. This episode will be coming out Tuesday, so you'll
Tuesday
hear it.
night,
Yeah,
Wednesday
around that.
morning, around then.
Yeah, something like that. And but Thursday, on our Instagram, I'm gonna be uploading as the draft goes, like what our thoughts are and everything. We're not gonna live stream it because there's like 9 minutes in between each pick. And we're just gonna be
Yeah.
rambling,
Right.
like we are right now. That's what so. It's alright. So I'll be uploading that. We're only going to do the first round when it comes to those things, and we'll do big trades.
we'll do some sleepers.
Yeah, we'll do sleepers here and there, but like we're gonna mainly focus on the first round.
Yeah.
I have a $15 bet with a friend that he said the Browns will trade one of their picks and a player to get a first round pick, and I said no, because the Browns are already really good. So we'll see. $15 might be coming out of my pocket.
They might try to get younger. The thing is, they have 3 safeties that could start right now.
Yeah. So
So
I would
they
trade.
might move one of those.
No, they didn't put it at my corner because they got rid of Jabril.
Jabril was a safety. Adam, he was a free safety.
I thought it was a corner.
No, he was a safety. Played linebacker too sometimes.
Ding.
But no, their corners are Demarius Randall and Denzel Ward mainly.
Yeah,
They
so
run
they're-
2
they're-
safeties.
yeah.
They're good on corner.
Yeah.
They have Murray, who they just got in a trade. I don't know how good he is. I haven't seen him play at the Chiefs.
Yeah.
They got
You can't really start it.
The other starter from last year, I can't remember his name,
And then.
and somebody else that they picked up in a trade also. So
Good job, guys. Yeah, that one person, that other person, and the guy we got in a trade. Good job, guys. But yeah, so Frank Clark getting that bag. That's really cool. I'm excited for the draft. You guys want to make any bets before the draft? Who's going to go number one?
Kyler Murray.
I think it's so hard.
It's
Yeah.
got to be Kyler Murray.
I think it's going to be a hard choice
If it's
because
not Kyler Murray, the Arizona Cardinals made the biggest mistake.
Arizona.
look,
Arizona.
I'm saying it now.
Arizona Cardinals.
I don't think this draft class is that loaded compared to others. I really
No,
don't.
It's not crazy,
They
but
don't
there's a
have-
lot of
the
good
running
talent in this
back-
draft.
The running back depth in this draft is trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bad.
But you
Wide
got
receivers are
Okay.
pretty
you got
good.
DK and you got that dude from Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Dotson.
You have
Dotson. He's supposed to be compared to Megatron. Like
Green. is really
Alabama Oklahoma receiver Hollywood Brown.
good.
yeah,
Yeah. Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
Marquise Hollywood.
Nice.
He's a beast.
that's a
That's
sweet
who I
name.
want Packers to take.
Yeah,
I mean, there's like good talent, but
him and
it's
Aaron Rodgers would
nothing.
be scary.
The thing about this year is I don't think there's a definitive number one pick like there has been in previous
All
years.
right,
Like,
so you want to make a bet saying that
like just based on
hey,
talent. 'cause
I do not promote gambling. My mom told me not to promote gambling, but you want to make a bet? No.
What you trying to bet?
I don't think that Kyler Murray's the overall number one pick.
Alright, so what do you want to bet?
How about this? Hit us in the comments. Give us a bet. Loser does something, and we'll do it. Probably the video on next Tuesday.
Alright.
So next Tuesday sounds good.
like in the past years there was always a definitive number
Yeah,
one pick. Like
exactly.
Myles Garrett.
Miles Garrett was
Everybody
number one.
everybody knew he was going number one.
Yeah.
People were like,
Joey Bosa, like you knew that.
he
that's
didn't go number one, but
Who were number one that year?
I don't know, he went 3. But
Two was Zeke. 3 was Joey Bosa. Who's number one? There's a quarterback.
I think that was Myles Garrett's year, actually.
It was Miles Garrett. Yeah, it was Miles Garrett. Yep.
But
So
I don't think Nick Bosa is the definitive number one pick. I don't think Quentin Williams is the definitive number
I don't
one
think
pick.
Josh
I don't
Allen.
think Josh Allen. I don't think Kyler Murray. I don't think Dwayne Haskins. I don't think anybody from this draft is the number one pick in any other given draft class.
yeah, if you put this person in last year or the year before,
Yeah, I'll
They would-
agree with you.
yeah.
This draft class isn't.
they crazy. But it's gonna be fun to watch. I'm excited.
But also, those players can still turn out to have an amazing career and be better than some of the previous number one picks.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think it's about that time that Steve here, he lost the challenge on the Lemon James episode, and he wanted to do he didn't want to do it, but we checked in the comments and y'all said cinnamon challenge. So I have here a thing of great value ground cinnamon. It is the net weight of 2.5 ounces. It's made of cinnamon. So I have here a cinnamon and a spoon, but this spoon's kind of sad. You know what I mean? It's kind of a sad spoon. So we're gonna move that. And I got here a bigger spoon, a much bigger spoon, and we're gonna let me move this. I'm not gonna throw it. It's a nice football. Okay, here we go. Freshly, this has never been opened. I got the seal on here now. I don't have any fingernails, so this is gonna be fun.
You're going to pop it right off. It's going to go everywhere.
Huh?
Or you can do that.
What'd you say, Zach? Okay. Get that to the side. Give you a little healthy dosage. I think that's enough. Don't you guys think? That's a good amount.
Jesus.
Here you go, Steve-O. All right. Now, you're going to go on go, okay?
Alright.
You got any last words for the boys?
Shout out A Money, shout out C Rose, shout out 896. If you know, you know.
You know. It's. Yeah, go. Yeah, he signed to me that, hey, can I spit on the floor?
That smell is so strong, bro.
We were rug under here just because I knew that was going to happen. So, now I got a rug to clean. Come on, Steve.
That's why I brought this for you.
All right. Are you good? You okay? You're good?
I can breathe now.
Alright, I do not endorse the cinnamon challenge, but that was really funny. So, without further ado, this is Rich Sports Dorks. My name's Adam.
My name's Zach.
And I'm Steven.